Hello. Hang on. Okay, I do something I rarely ever do or rarely ever did. And that was I started the show and I thought everything was moving and grooving, and it was not on. It was not doing anything. So I had to restart it all over again. How crazy is that? Acting like I'm new to this and I'm not true to this. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. It is I, your resident brown girl, Bella, back to bring you more lips, lashes, and luxury. But today, ladies and gents, I'm bringing you my season 2 premiere of Brown Girl Bella's Boss Babes. And have I got a boss for you today? So, you may have seen him out here in these YouTube streets. You may have heard his beats. I know you have if you've been on Brown Girl Bella. And I drop him all the time in my credits. He is the producer extraordinaire, responsible for my Whole Please and a lot of other beats. He's done my intros, my outros, my super chat beats, my everything. Anything you hear here, yep, he did it. And so I am super, super excited to bring this talented individual to you all. But first, let me tell you a little bit about him, shall we? Okay. So, Guided Lion was born and raised in what New Yorkers call the Boogie Down Bronx in 1980s, around about. But he's no stranger to the music culture. He is a man with many talents who says that he is a jack of all trades and a master of none. I beg to differ. I think he's a master at quite a bit, not just music, but you'll hear first from him. He is now going to be sharing some of the things that he has done with all of us. Without further ado, he had the shortest bio ever, but I'm going to tell you now, when he comes to the stage, you're going to be amazed at the talents this man has. But he's very humble. I'm super, super honored that he chose me and entrusts me to deliver his story to you all. So without further delay, let's bring on Mr. Guided Lion. Hey,
Hey,
sir.
Bella. How are
Hey,
you?
sir. I'm good. How are you? How'd I do?
Really good, actually. Excellent.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, I gotta welcome folks in, and you know how I welcome folks in, right? One of your
Um,
beats.
oh Lord.
I'll tell you one of your beats. So, let us start off by
hmm
playing one of the beats that kind of got me on the map, kind of got me going. And it's one of those beats that every single time I play it,
Mm-hmm.
people go bananas. Not the whole please, not the whole please. However,
Okay.
it's just as powerful as the whole please.
Okay.
It is the Angel and Lion mix. Here we
Mm.
go. Welcome everybody. Let's say hello. Who we got in the house tonight? Hey, Dylan James. Hi, welcome in.
What's going on, everybody?
Sharon, welcome in. Thank you, Sissy. Hey, cool gamer. Hey, cool gamer, cool gamer. Hey, my girl Nika's in the house. Wally Hustle. Come on. Woo. Super chat. Hey, welcome in. Good to see you. Jessica. Hi, welcome in, Jessica Hicks. Woo. One busy mama. Hey. Sharon's like, got it, lion. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Come on, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Natural. Hey, girl. Welcome in. Woo. Come on, y'all. Hey. Oh, you thought you was gonna get an exclusive sneak peek?
There's lore behind that, so nope, not happening.
Get Lamar, cut up, buddy. What's that? Cut it up, cut it up, cut it up, cut it up. Hey, oh my goodness, Sugar Love, what's going on, Sugar? Hey, come on, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. Ray of sunshine, hey. Ray of sunshine, we need some sunshine over here in the Northeast. It's been raining forever.
That's a fact.
Facts on facts.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Yes, everybody say hello to everybody. Come on, y'all. Woo. 11 babes in the building. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Hey. Hey. Listen. Nothing gets it going more than a guided lion beat. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. So first and foremost, thank you. Thank you for entrusting me with this incredible honor.
Pleasure.
To interview you as the season premiere of season 2 of Bella's Boss Babes, my babes of the month. And you are my babe. You're the babe of the month, honey. You're the babe of the month.
Well, I'm honored because I haven't been on your panel in a minute.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Yes, it has. Too long, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We needed you back in the place. But I'm gonna get started with the first question, which is tell me how you got started with your love of music. How did you get started with music?
Oh, that's a good question.
Thank you, sir.
It started when I was at least 6 or 7. My mother, she was a singer. She used to do cabarets, and I know we talked a little briefly about it, but she had a vocal coach. And if anybody is familiar with Diddy Making the Band and Unk Ra and all that stuff like that, well, way back when, before he was Unk Ra, his name was Safus, and he was my mother's vocal coach. So he knew he was a friend of the family. So my mother, she was like a ballet dancer. She sang, she played piano, drums, And this is all while walking in the house on my tippy toes. So,
Wow.
and she got me into music, to be honest. And then my dad played drums, and my brother was an aspiring rapper. My middle brother, my
Mm-hmm.
little brother, he sings, and then my oldest brother, he played drums and guitar, and then my sister played flute and clarinet. So my whole side of my mom's family is all musically inclined. All my uncles, all my aunts. So I
Wow.
got influenced by them. So that's how I got my love of music.
Wow. So you had mentioned a couple of instruments, the drums, the
Mm-hmm.
piano.
Mm-hmm.
So, unlike most producers, what I love about your music is that you really don't use samples, you don't use synthetic music. You actually hear real music in your real instruments in your music.
Mm-hmm.
Is that by design?
Yes, and
Okay.
most of it's by thought. Like it's a thought process. Like I would be thinking about something, and then next thing you know, a melody will pop in my head. And like, oh, I got to put that down, or a drum pattern. Oh, I got to put that down, or guitar string. Oh, let me put this down. So it's by design, and then it's by thought too. And then it also, to add on to that, it's also by my mood too. So it depends on
Hmm,
how I feel. So
okay.
if I'm feeling upset, then I'll make a really gritty hip hop beat. If I feel like I'm chill, I'll make a jazz beat. If I feel
Mhm.
like I want people to dance, I'll make either a dance party beat or EDM beat. It depends. I have no limits to my genres. So
Nice. So, what was your first instrument that you played?
piano,
Wow. And
yes,
how old were you when you started playing piano?
9.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Did your mom teach you or
Yes.
did you learn? Okay. Okay. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And then the next instrument you played after you mastered piano?
Acoustic guitar.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And how many instruments do you play?
Just 3: guitar, piano, and drums.
Just three?
Yep.
You act like, oh, everybody plays. No, just three is a lot, sir. Just three instruments is a lot. So piano, acoustic guitar, and what was the other one?
Drums.
And drums. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
I
And
love the
does
drums.
everybody in your family play music?
My mother, her brothers, they had a family band. My mother was a singer. My
Mhm.
uncle, I know my uncles play different instruments. So like when they had family get-togethers, they would be the band. Yeah, they would be the band. And then my little self, I couldn't even play any instruments at the time. So pop locking and all that stuff. I was doing all that back in the 80s and early 80s, late 80s and up to the 90s, early
Mhm.
90s. So and then I got my love of music for that.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh, thank you for the honorable raid, Angelina.
Hey Angelina, how you doing?
Welcome in. Hey, Points Blank Travel. Welcome in.
What's up, PBT?
All right. Lots of strings. Yeah. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So, besides your love of music,
Mm-hmm.
what other hobbies did you have growing up?
Let's see, music, basketball. I wanted to do graphic design at one point, make video games and stuff like that.
Give a couple.
Those type of things.
Okay.
And basketball was like my main hobby, so I
Mhm.
wanted to try out for like any team I could get my hands on, whether it be the NBA, which I did end up trying for at one point. Um, I was a walk on to try out for the Knicks, and your boy didn't make it, so he didn't make it
Wow.
up.
Well, guess what? If you had, this would have been a different path for you. You probably
Ex-
would have gone back to music.
well, it was a blessing because at that time, like we're talking about the 90s now, like the late
Mhm.
90s, and at that time I was in a crossroads between wanting to play basketball and doing other stuff like martial arts, kickboxing, doing all that stuff, and then I wanted to do something else more. Excuse me one second. I have a
Mhm.
pet that's acting crazy right now. Not gonna
Hello,
be
everybody coming in. Thank you so much. Don't forget to thumbs up if you can and
sorry
share
about that.
it out.
So as far as like with martial arts and everything, I put my heart and soul into that because that was the first thing I wanted to do, and did 10 years of that, and then I was like, well, the basketball thing I can always do later. So when I got back into basketball, finding a love for it, so let me try out. So I tried out. I think it was once or twice. I blew my knee out. Like it destroyed that any thought of me playing professional basketball. So I had
Wow.
to have my knee surgery on my left knee.
Mm-hmm.
And then I waited a while, and then I was like, I'm not going to try out anymore. And then I was approached to play semi-pro ball for a couple of years, and then blew my knee out again.
Oof.
And then that was it. No more sports, no more kickboxing, none of that stuff. It was just strictly music after that. And that's where my path has been ever since.
Wow. Oh my goodness. So you blew
Mm-hmm.
your knee out twice. How
Mm-hmm.
long of recovery time is that? Because I know, like, just having pains in my knee, like, it can
Mm-hmm.
last several weeks. So to blow your knee out like that, I'm sure the recovery time was a long time.
7 months.
Gee whiz. Wow.
Because it's like 4 months to heal, 3 months for rehab. So about 7 months. And then the second time was longer because it was the same area where the tendons had ripped. So it was like, oh, 8 months now.
Wow.
Yep. And that was a span over 2 years after that.
Now, during that time, were you still involved with music?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We had a little rap group. we thought we was the joint.
You got to give me your rap name. What was your rap name?
You know, Guided Lion's been a thing since 1999. So come on.
You have to tell them. I know
I
these
mean,
things.
I know you know, but no, Guided Lion has been a name since 1999. That's
Welcome,
been
Michelle.
that's been the whole persona, the whole thing, and we didn't go nowhere because one guy wanted to be too greedy. But I just kept it producing, so I just kept producing. Took a break. It took a too long of a break, like 20 years. That was a mistake too,
Mhm,
because I
mhm,
had other priorities, so more important stuff.
mhm,
But I got back into music around about 2020, 2019, end of 2019, early 2020. And then that's when I started coming around to you guys' channel, or yours. And then I was like, oh, you can't have these beats that you're playing because you're gonna get copyright. And then lo
mhm.
and behold, the beats that you have now,
Yes.
the ones I did.
Every single one that I
Mm,
play here are ones that you did.
I know.
But I want to go back a little bit because you said your name has been Guided Lion for a while. So can you explain to the audience why you chose that name, Guided Lion?
Now that's a good question there. No one's ever asked me that. So okay, so the name Guided Lion is basically an acronym, but it also has two meanings.
Mhm,
So if anybody understands the story of the Lion of Judah, that's exactly what that emblem is drawn after. And
mhm.
the guided part is God's hand that's guiding this lion to do God's work. So I'm being guided by God to help whoever needs to help. That is the name of Guided Lion. So trust me, I've been had people make what's those made up stories and stuff like that, like fairy tale stories about my name and make me a villain. No, I'm not a villain. And guided lion doesn't mean a villain. It just means that God is guiding me through this journey. That's it.
There you go. Guided by God. Whew. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Um, I want to talk about Young
Hmm.
Guided Lion for a moment. So,
Okay.
growing up in the Bronx in the 80s and
Hmm.
through the 90s,
Hmm.
can you explain to people who are not from New York what that experience was like?
Okay. So growing up in the 80s, it was weird because you had a lot going on. Of course, you had the drugs epidemic going on. You had other things going on. Where I lived at, in the section that I lived in the Bronx, it was very tough growing up. Very tough. It was at sometimes it was nice, but then it was volatile at other times too. Like I could tell you guys things that I've heard growing up as a kid. Like you can hear things like my house was a one family duplex, and we had a park right across from it.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to hear like crazy stuff. Like I used to hear people getting shot, screaming, it's things blowing up. It just was crazy. And then as a kid, you're like 5, 6, or 7. You have to hear that stuff, and then you have to wonder like, is anything going to happen? Is anything going to come through my wall, come, kill me or my mom, my dad? And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, there's days you had to duck and cover and pray to God like you didn't get hit and put your hands over your head and say, please God, don't let anything hit me, no shrapnel, no bullets or anything. So it was rough. I mean, we had 24-hour bodegas, which I miss now because I don't live in New York
Yes.
anymore. I have one corner store like down the street from my house, one corner store, but all the freaking dope boys live down there.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. We had one park, one corner store on our block, and then we had like a gas station. So it was like crazy because you didn't go to the corner store at night. You always go during the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I never went by myself. So my mom was like, if you want to go to the corner store, you're coming with me. And then everybody knew my family, so it was like there wasn't any issues
Mm-hmm.
because my mom watched all these people grow up,
Mm-hmm.
and she'd be like, "You want a dollar? You want a dollar?" That's how she was.
Yeah.
And yeah, I get both of my giving natures from both of them, both my parents. So, but it was rough growing up in the '80s. It was rough. You see too
Wow.
many things. You hear too many
Absolutely.
things.
Absolutely. But I mean, mixed with the bad,
Mm-hmm.
there has to be some good. So what was your favorite memory about growing up either in the Bronx or in New York City?
Coney Island, Rye Playland, uh, Toys R Us, because for me that was like heaven as a kid.
Toys R Us kid, Toys R
Yeah,
Us kid.
Toys R Us kid. Hanging out with my dad, that
Mhm.
was like one of my favorite things to do. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but upstate New York, not really upstate, used to be a place called Carson City, and they changed it to Wild Wild West show years later, and then it
Mhm.
closed down. But that was like a place where you can just go ahead and watch like westerns and stuff like that, like not like movies, like live action stuff, like Billy the Kid and stuff like, and participate in a lot of things that they had going on. So that was
Mhm.
one of my favorite places to be at. And then it was like Coney Island, the Scrambler, the go karts, the
Yes.
Nathan's hot dogs, uh,
Mhm. We
the
talked
haunted
about that. I missed those.
the haunted houses, the boardwalk, the boardwalk, and it was great because you could walk across the boardwalk and then the beach is right there. And then way back when, like in '88, they used to be able to sit underneath the boardwalk until somebody got you know destroyed over there, and
Yeah,
they had to board it up, so you couldn't sit underneath there anymore. But yeah,
absolutely.
and those were great
Absolutely.
times. Great times.
Aw. Okay, so besides New York, what is your favorite place to go to if you're traveling? Where do you like to go?
My favorite place to travel. Hmm, that's a good one. That's a good one. Boston. I went to Boston once, just to the
Uh-huh.
Basketball Hall of Fame. So that's some place I'd like to go to again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Give me three goals that you want to get to for the next year. What are your three goals?
My 3 goals.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm living them now. I mean, there isn't any other goals to go through. It's just where do I go from here? It's like I'm climbing this ladder, and I'm still climbing up slowly, and I'm trying to pull other people up. So if I can just help other people, that's the goal. That's the end goal, is to help people. My goals are already met. I have music out already. All my music's out on Spotify. I did everything I wanted to do in life, and now I'm just chilling. So my end goal is to help everybody else. That's the whole thing.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any favorite person? Like, who's your favorite artist? If you could give your music to an artist and let them turn your beat or turn your composition into something, who would you want to give it to?
To be honest, I don't have a favorite artist. I don't. I just
What?
think no, I don't, because look at it from this standpoint. It's like how the music is today,
Yes.
and the music is not what it once was. Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people don't understand that it's a lot of hard work that goes into music, especially producing. And you want somebody that's actually going to take that beat and make something out of it, and
Mm-hmm.
do something where it will just not only catapult you as a producer, but catapult them as an artist, so that both of you can get known. But a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people, they just come in the booth, spit crap, and leave, and then you're sitting there scratching your head like, I gave this guy this beat and he's not delivering. So,
Mm.
oh, thank you, Angelina.
Hey, Lori, welcome in. Welcome in. Um, okay, so you don't have a favorite artist, which is
No,
surprising to me. What about before? Like back in the day, did you have a favorite artist you listened to all the time?
I got four.
Okay.
Actually, four from back in the day, but like today's artists, no. Big Pun, KRS One,
Mm.
Rakim, and Guru from Gangstar.
Wow. R.I.P. to Guru.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And Big Pun. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bronx Head. I ain't hear no Brooklyn in there. Well, yeah. I didn't hear no Brooklyn in there.
Well, I mean, Biggie's cool and stuff, and then no shot to him. I love Biggie to death, but he's not in my top four. He's in my top five. He's in my top five. Now, top five, Biggie is like, there. But top
Okay.
four of the like my main ones that I listen to
Hmm.
was those four.
Okay. So the top five is different than the ones you just mentioned?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's hear the top five then.
So that's just those were just the regular everydays. The top fives, like if my go tos, like when I want to get in the zone, is
Hmm.
Biggie, Big L. If y'all don't know who Big L is, then
Oh
y'all
man.
on their rock. Big L, of course, Big L.
Yes. Girl.
Capone and Noriega.
Wow.
Nas, of course,
Yes.
Nas, and then of course Guru, because he's in that top five too.
Oh yeah. Oh
So,
yeah.
so yeah, those are.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So besides yourself,
Mm-hmm.
taking you out of it,
Okay.
give me your top five producers.
Ooh. Okay. DJ Woo Kid, Premier,
Okay.
DJ Rock Raider, of course.
Yes.
Rest in peace to him. DJ
Yes.
Rock Raider. Um, DJ Enough, because I like Enough.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, and who's the last one? Well, this is an old staple because DJ Red Alert, which would be my top five.
Yes. Yes. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. 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 Okay. I think I saw a
Question?
question in the chat. Hang on a second. Let me look. Guys, if you have a question for Guided Lion,
Oh,
please
thank you.
put a lipstick emoji in so I can find it a little easier. Um, Here we go. So Ray of Sunshine wants to know what genre of music do you
Hmm.
like the most?
Classical.
Mm, Beethoven or Mozart?
Uh,
If you had to
Mozart.
pick between the two.
Mozart.
Okay.
It's just a composition. It's like every intricate piece. It's just so, I wouldn't say high tech, but it's so complicated, and it takes a lot of
Ooh,
skill to play each piece.
yes.
So I like to sit down and listen to the compositions of like Mozart and maybe a little Beethoven. But
Mm-hmm.
then, like if you want to get like Rubinoff, or like if you want to go like big band or ragtime with like Cab Calloway and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
that type of stuff I can listen to and hear every bar, every piece, every melody, every melodic, everything that's in there, and I can tell you exactly which instrument they played.
Wow.
So, and
That's
of course, I like the oldies from the
yes.
50s and the 60s. So you're talking about the Cadillacs, the Stylistics, the Delphonics, the Twilights, all them. Because we couldn't listen to the rap music when I was in the car with my dad. He had tapes and he would play all that, and that's what really catapulted my love for music and stuff. So, and then everything else.
Lamar said, "Woo, kid."
Yep.
Yes, yes. Wow. Yeah, red alert.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Brooklyn heads. Come on, New Yorkers. I love it. Yes, thank you, your favorite couple. If you have a question for Guided Lion, please drop a lipstick emoji in front of your question. That will help me out a lot because I look for the makeups. All right, so at this point, I want to play a little game.
Okay.
Behind the beats of Guided Lion. So I'm gonna play a beat. And you let me know what the inspiration was behind these beats.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, we're going to start with a little bit more of that last beat that I just played to welcome everybody in. So, this is the rest of that beat.
Okay, so that beat. First of all, that beat was a mistake. That beat was a mistake. So I was just trying to find the right drums to go with it, right?
Uh-huh.
And I couldn't compose anything. So what I had to do was think in the back of my head, like, do I have any xylophones or anything? So I finally found my MIDI xylophone. So I'm playing the xylophone. I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna sound really crappy and campy. But knowing Bella, you're gonna like it anyway.
Of
So
course.
so I played the beat and I'm playing that back and I'm like, oh goodness, everything is all just jumbled together. But in hindsight now, you liked it, everybody else likes it,
Mm-hmm.
but that was a mistake. Because I was supposed to give you something that was popping, and I end up making that, and then I end up sending you that instead of sending you the right one, and I sent the one I was supposed to send you to someone else.
And I ended up not only loving the beat, but using it almost every time I went live. Like that's how much I love it. And it's hard for me to like place one beat over the other because every time you give me a beat, I'm like, oh my God, I love it. And I want to use them all. But I'm like, then the whole live stream will be nothing but me playing these songs and not talking, which would be great for me, but not really enjoyable for the rest of you. So I have to kind of choose my babies and which one I want to play. And I'm trying to like rotate so that I spread the love and give them all, equal love. But I like that you said that was a mistake because that mistake is a fire beat. So I would hate to see like what your bangers are because that's probably just bananas. But let's continue. Clifford thought that rock and roll would be your favorite, but no, Clifford, the favorite genre for him is classical.
Now,
And
don't get me wrong, I love rock and roll. Not to cut
yes,
you off, I
yes.
like it, but it's not something that I'm gonna do all the time.
Mm-hmm.
By request, I will do it for you, but
Okay. Angelina, he actually answered that already, which is none. There are no artists out there right now that he would love to produce for. Obviously, if somebody asks for his beats or wants to do something, he probably will work with them. But there's not any one artist that he's like, oh my goodness, that's somebody I would love to work with.
And I would
So
like to touch on that what you just said.
sure.
It's not about what artists I want to work with. I work with anybody, to be honest. Like there's no set person who I would like to work with or whatever. It's just whoever is willing to work with me, I work with them. I mean, I don't care. I just want to see you generally win at the end of the day, because the goal is to get you propelled to where you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
And if my music helps you do that, or my music helps you cope with stuff, or my music helps you do something, or it brings light to the world, that's all I want. I don't play favoritism, so it's no favorite anything. It's just whoever's willing to work. I'm willing to work too. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's it.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Ready for the next beat?
Sure.
All right. So this beat, I'm just gonna play it and you tell me the story behind it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Brown Girl Bella.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay. So that one right there, I got really tired of you playing one of these beats that was just I told you in that live way back when, I said, Bella, you gonna get a copyright strike. And you was like, well, what can I do? So I was like, I'll make you some music, don't worry about it. So that
Wait,
one,
wait, I'm gagging. Wait, do your impression of me again?
you was like because she was like, well, what am I supposed to do? And I'm like, I'll make you beats, Bella. It's cool. I got you. So I was like, no, I gotta make you something. So I think it was one night. I won't say what particular night it was, but it was one time. I think he was kind of heated about something, or it was some topic that kind of got you stirred up. And I said, oh, I got the beat. So I rushed back and I did the beat, and then I sent it to you. And then I came and chat, said, Bella, I'm working on music, but here, check your email when you get a chance after you stream. You did, and then you started playing that beat.
Mhm. Oh my god, I'm so cracking up. What am I supposed to? Because it's so me.
Yeah, like what am I supposed to do? Like,
I need to play something. I'm just playing a little bit, Ray. I'm not playing the whole thing. Just enough to like jog his memory. Tell him that beat work. Listen, I make every beat work. I make every beat work. Every beat has its purpose. Trust me. All right, ready for the next one?
yep, I sure am.
All right, this is gonna be funny.
Oh my goodness.
Brown Girl Bella.
Wow. I haven't heard this before. I even forgot I made this.
All right.
Okay. Now, this one is significant. This one is very significant. There was a live stream you did.
Mhm.
It was a Sunday Sips,
Yes.
and you was drinking some white wine. I'll never forget it. And you were just talking about random stuff,
Mhm.
and I was like, "There's a beat for that." So you was just talking about a random topic, and it was flowing too. Like you had a good 20 people in there at the time. So I said, I'm gonna dip out. I'll be right back. And you was like, okay, guidedlion. And I was like, mm-hmm. So I came back and I said, Bella, you need to check your email. And you're like, what you want to do now, GL? And I'm like, I trust me, just check it. That's why I made that beat, because it reminded me of when you do Sunday Sips, and it's like a chill. It's like a chill vibe. Like you want to just chill because that's what Sunday Sips is about, right?
Yeah.
Chilling, talking, getting to know everybody else, and y'all having a conversation back and forth. So that's what that was for. So, yeah. But I haven't heard that beat in a long time. Goodness gracious. Wow.
Yeah. Now I reserve it more for like the Bella After Dark, because again, it also has that kind of chill vibe when I want to like really be like, if there's a sexy topic or a topic that's really like I'm really have heart for it or whatever, I'll throw that beat on because it kind of gets me in that right zone.
Nice.
Everything has its purpose. Every beat has its purpose. All right. Next one.
Okay.
And this one is fairly new. Not the new ones, but it's fairly new. So hang on a second. Actually, I need to close something down so I can pull that up. Let's do that. And yeah, then we're gonna pull this beat up. But is there any beat, while I'm pulling this up, is there any beat that you made that you were like, you know what? I don't want to hear that beat anymore.
Hold, please. That was in my damn ear for 3 weeks. And my hands hurt, damn it.
Well, that's one that we're gonna play also, because
I got a good story behind that one.
Okay, but hold please.
It's gonna be in my head for another 2 weeks. I'm just messing. I joke.
Here's the one that I was thinking of. Brown Girl Bella. Oh, wait a minute. I already played that one. See, look at it. Listen to me. Oh, please.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, here it is. There we go.
Oh, no, not this one. God, no. I thought I'd never hear this thing again.
There we go.
Oh, no.
All right.
Oh, I hate that beat so much.
But I thought it was the whole please you hated so much.
No. See, the whole please, it takes the cake. That's the top of the cream of the crop. But this one, I hated it. It's not that I hate the beat. It's just that I hated the compositions that I had to put into it. Because, my hands, when I'm playing piano for a long period of time, and it's going over and over and over and over and over again, because you have to continuously play that composition over and over and over again, and to get it right. And my hands, after a while, after the hour of doing that hurts. So that's the reason why I didn't like the beat. I like the compositions and everything that came together, but that beat was killer on my hands. That and Hold Please.
All right. Well, that brings us to Hold Please.
You're going to have to play that whole thing for Angelina.
This one goes out to you, Angelina. Go, Angelina. Go, Angelina. Go, Angelina. Gotta do a remix. Oh, please. Oh, please. He does.
Hold, please. I think that part is my favorite part out of the whole beat.
That part?
Yeah, the bass on the piano.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Hold, please. Hold, please.
All right. Hold on.
Okay.
This beat.
That one, we're going to talk about that one.
Yes.
That one.
But let's get into Hold Please, because there's a little bit of story behind this one. There's a lot of bit of story behind this one. Yeah. And I don't know if you remember, but I remember when you asked me to do the Hold Please and why you asked me to do the Hold Please. Do you remember?
Yes, I do. Plain as day. I'll never forget it. All right, so
you're gonna do the impression of me saying.
So, if now on, I still have my channel on YouTube, so you guys can still see the stream where I made Hold Please.
Oh my God.
So when I streamed on YouTube, which I don't do it anymore, but when I streamed on YouTube, I had a thing saying, "Oh, everybody can get free beats today," blah blah blah, yada yada, right? So I would do one thing. I'll say, "Hey, Paige and blah blah blah, come up, Paige and blah blah blah." So I said, "Paige and BrownGirlBella, come up." She come up. So I was like, "Okay, we're gonna make you a nice beat." I said, "But I need a saying from you," and she was like, "Well, what can I do? Like, what saying do you need?" And I'm like, "Bella, this is what I need you to do. You say hold, please. Send it to me." All right. Because I was already, you couldn't hear the beat, but I was already composing it in my headphones. So she goes, "Okay." And I get hold, please. So I'm like, "Bella, don't do it like that." "Well, how do you want me to do it?" I'm like, "Bella, you got to do it with a sensual type of voice." She says, "I don't know how to be sensual." "Well, try, please." So anyway, I get the vocal, and she goes, "Hold, please." And I'm like, "Perfect." So now I'm putting it in. I'm like, no one can hear the music, but they can hear me talking. So now I'm playing it back in my head, my headset, and I'm like, she's gonna go crazy over this. I don't know if I like it, but my hands hurt, and I'm mad, and everything else. So, so I go, "Bella, check your email." Right after I finish streaming, I go to her stream. She's playing the Hold Please. I love it. And then she played it 4 times that stream. And if I'm lying, I'm flying, because you can go back in her streams and you can watch it. And I'm like, what did I just do? And then 2 years later, Hold Please is now something that you got to keep playing all the time, because Angelina loves it. Your chat loves it. I'm glad y'all love it, because it was killer on my hands. It was horrible. The compositions that I had to play on the beat, on key, was crazy.
Okay. There's one little thing you left out of that story.
Hold on. I'm trying to think.
Because that beat, I think, was done before my birthday or during my birthday stream.
It was I was doing it during your birthday stream.
Yes.
And
there was someone, you were doing another stream at the time, and you were coming over to my stream after you did that stream.
That is right.
And somebody went over to you and was like, "You're supposed to be in Bella's stream. Come over to Bella's stream."
I remember that.
Came in hot, and
I remember.
I stopped my stream with my own Hold Please. Stop.
Yeah, because I sent it to you while I was making it.
Exactly. And I was like, first of all, you don't go into somebody else's stream and saying on
And
my
do
behalf
that.
that I want you to come over and do that because we'd already had a conversation. So
Exactly.
it was everybody was like,
And the funny
"Yeah,
thing
what?"
about it, was that person was actually the catalyst for me playing that piano because he just started making me mad, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make this composition work, and it's gonna work. That it. So anyway, it worked, and you
It
like it, and everybody loves it. So
it
that's
did. It
win-win
did.
in my book. So
It did.
kudos to everybody in chat who likes it. I'm glad y'all do.
It did. And I don't recall saying I don't know how to be sexy. I know how to be sexy. I just
No,
didn't
no,
know
no, 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 no.
how to
You did
do the
not
voice
sexy. I
on
said
the
sensual. You see, you know how to be sexy. You just don't know how to be sensual. I said you gotta be sensual, Bella. I don't know how to do that. Well, yes, you do.
I was just saying the words. But you wanted me to say the words slowly. And that's how it came out. The
Mm-hmm.
whole please was said slowly. It's still my voice, it's still how I speak, but it's slowly. So it's
With a
whole
little bit of voice tweaking because we had to add a little bass in your voice and a little bit of more treble so you can be
because
a
I
little
have yeah, because
louder.
I have no bass. I have no bass in my voice. I'm
So
just
we had to do
oh,
that. And then once that came about, then that was because that was the same stream I made that beat King of the Jungle. So King of the Jungle and Hold Please are
ooh.
both the same age. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
So Angelina, I hope that answers your question about why he hates Hope.
I mean, I had to play the composition. So going back to that, it's like, come on, you gotta play that. And then the part that Angelina liked so much was the breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
That part is playing that same thing throughout that part because there's no looping for me. Once I do that, it has to be I'm on
The
a timer.
same.
It's
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3 because I have no okay. Let me time this. Let me stop, and it's all go. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Extended version. Yes, yes. All right. This is my outro that I do on all of my recorded videos. When I'm live, I try to do it for all of my live videos. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to say, next to Hold Please, and now so my top five. Well, you know what? Let's do this B, and then I'm going to tell you my top five, and then we're going to have one more question, and then I'm going to let people, if they have questions in the comments,
Mm-hmm.
address some of those, and then we're going to be out because I don't want to keep you too long. So let's play. Let's play again the beat that we stopped because I want to hear that in its entirety because it's so beautiful. Here we go. It's my outro, guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna speak on this one. This one is a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
I was bored because me and my brother we had just finished giving me reasons was a beat that we did,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Come on, man, do one," because I had to beg him to do it.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is, I caught him trying to sing on the mic on a microphone, and he could sing. So, and I was like, "Do that again." And then when I was doing giving me reasons, I said, are you good to do one more?" He was like, "All right, whatever, I'll do it." So I said, "What are you gonna do?" So taking over part was all freestyle, like off the top of his head. And
Mm-hmm.
then the part where I had to make his voice a higher, like the part that you heard,
Mm-hmm.
with the higher voice, I had to make
Yeah.
his voice higher because it was deeper than that. So I had to make it higher at a higher pitch. So when I made the beat and I played the piano and all that good stuff, I said, what made me make that beat, what you kept saying it back in 2020, oh, you getting money in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, let's make her take over beat. And that's why we named it what we named it. Take
Oh.
over. So that was just something for you so that when you elevate yourself all the way up to the point where you don't have to even do this anymore,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that was just our way of saying thank you. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because for those who don't know, Bella has supported me through my music, my merch, all that stuff like that, and it's only right to pay it forward, give it back. Because if someone supports you, you support them back. So my thing is, if Bella needs a beat, no problem. If anybody needs a beat, no problem. But as long as you pay it forward, so that was our way of paying it forward.
Okay. So let me tell you why I love the beat.
Okay.
I love the beat for several reasons, but one very important reason is you and your brother, right?
Yeah.
And your brother and you are like, to me,
Mm-hmm.
the epitome of like brotherly love. Like the way you speak about him and the way you talk about him, and you have, other brothers too, but you and he are
Mm-hmm.
like, to me, like
Mm-hmm.
sibling goals. And so, me being an only child,
Mm-hmm.
hearing you speak about that just
Mm-hmm.
made me love the beat even more because you had actually talked about the beat before you had even let me hear the beat. And the beat was actually going to be, I think, on your album or something at the time.
Yeah. It was
And
gonna be on. Yep. It was gonna be on the
yeah,
Loyalty
and
album.
I heard it and I begged you for that beat. I was like,
She sure
please,
did.
please, please, could I have that beat?
Yep.
I absolutely love it. I love
Mm-hmm.
the way you compose it and put it together. I think adding your brother to it or him singing on it is just the icing on the
Mm-hmm.
cake. There's just so many layers of complexity to that
Right.
beat that
Right.
when you really listen to it, it moves me, it speaks to me. And it's one of my top 5 beats that I love. And I love all of your beats, but it's
Mm-hmm.
one of my top 5. So
Yeah.
my top 5 is the outro, my outro.
Okay.
Number 2 is the one you and Angel had made together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I love it because y'all did it live.
Yeah.
You did it
Sure did.
for me. And that's when I started saying, you know what, we gonna make this money. It's right. And I wasn't even monetized yet.
Nope,
And
she
I was
wasn't.
like making money in 2020. And everybody that came into my live stream that heard that song and they were like, yes, we're gonna make money in 2020. We're gonna make money in 20. Every single
Mm-hmm.
person that rode me through that journey, they all got monetized. And I think I was the last one of that whole group to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I did it and when I made it and I was in someone else's stream when I got the notice on YouTube, because everybody knows that, YouTube will send you a little note saying, congratulations, joined the YouTube partnership. And I literally burst into tears. I was on someone else's live stream and I just started like, oh my God, because not since 1996, when I was online for Alpha Kappa Alpha, did I work so hard for something for so long. And
Mm-hmm.
then to see that fruit of my labor manifested in that simple little paragraph, that first line to say, congratulations, you did it. I felt so proud, not just of myself, but of
Mm-hmm.
everybody that helped me along the way, and yourself included. And so that song means a lot to me. And when I say, we still making money from 2020, because some of the
Mm-hmm.
people are still, here with me, to this day that have rode with me on that journey. House of X and Vern's Junk Closet, Trap Vision,
Oh
um,
yeah. Shout out to the
all
homie Trap.
yeah, like they were all there. And so they've seen from Baby Bella, didn't know what she was doing on a live stream. Like, I don't know how to do this. All I'm doing is what I feel.
Right.
And then to have that kind of manifest itself into what it is today,
Mm-hmm.
it's just one of my favorite beats.
Oh
So
well, thank you. Appreciate
yeah,
that.
so that's why I love that beat so much. Hold please, because that's
Mm-hmm.
that's my thing. And really quick, funny story how I started the whole please. I would be talking, right? And I'd be like, da 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 da. And I'd be like, oh wow, like my throat is dry. I need some water. Or I really feel like I gotta go to the bathroom. How do I tell people like to wait, like don't leave? I just gotta go off camera for a minute.
Yeah.
So I would just go, hold please. And I would put my camera down and I'd run, go do what I need to do. And then run back and be like, thank you for holding. Thank you for waiting. And I was just start. And people were like, wait a minute, are you like on a phone? Well, you
And for the OGs that's in her channel, back when she had like 500, what was it, 450 at the time, 450 subscribers, or to 500.
yeah, uh-huh.
And then there was one, I remember this one stream, and you was like saying something, and then you grabbed your drink, and you was like, oh, please, and then started drinking. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be a staple. But I'm glad you did it.
Yes, yes.
I'm glad you did it.
So okay, so those are my top three, and then 4 and 5. So 4 is a
Mm-hmm.
new beat. 4 is for me Bella's Groove.
Ah,
The reason why I love Bella's Groove is Beyonce has a song, and it's called Virgo's Groove, and Beyonce and I are both Virgos.
but see, I didn't know nothing about that.
I know.
See,
That's
I
why
know
I
nothing
love
about that.
it, because you did not know. So when you gave it to me and you titled it that, I was like, B, I got my own groove. How about that? so, so
Oh,
we're in competition. She don't know it yet, but we're in competition.
competition in your head, right?
Like in my head. In
Yeah,
my
yeah.
head, I'm like, yeah, Beyonce. I know you got your Virgo's groove, and I'm a Virgo too, and that's all good. And I know we're both, we have Scorpio moons. You have your Scorpio. I have my Scorpio moon. We're both Scorpio moons.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a groove too. It's called Bella's Groove. How about that? Huh.
Yeah.
Chick.
Now, funny thing about that, there's a story behind that too. But the funny thing about that is, when I made Bella's Groove, you had mentioned you was going on a vacation.
Yes.
But I was like, screw this. She's getting a beat. Her birthday's coming up. And then everyone, I owed her these beats from 2020. I had dipped away for a while because I was already making, compilation albums and perfecting the craft with the music and everything. And I have not talked to Bella in a while because, things have happened. Won't talk about it, but things have happened. And I was like, okay, let me just pop in on her one day, just one day, or just email her one day. So that was when you had your celebration, and I just wanted to hit you the email and I say, here's your beat. Now, I said, let me get all this work done because I need to make sure that I, lived up to my promise. And I promised you. So I hope I fulfilled that promise that I promised.
And then some. You already know you have. You already
Okay.
know you have.
Because
And then some.
I like to make good on my promises, at least try to.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, so Bella's Groove, and then rounding out my top 5 are also new ones that you've done for me. That is Grind Hard, which I'm gonna play a little bit of Grind Hard.
Oh, because you got to be making that money in 2020, in the 2020s.
Brown Girl Bella. All right, that's all y'all getting. That's all y'all getting. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Okay, so let me tell you why I love this song. So some of you may know I'm on this workout plan. Kanye's workout plan ain't got nothing on my workout plan. So again, Guidedlion did not know this. When he sent me the beat, he titled it Grind Hard. And I'm like, oh, okay. I received the message. I received the message. I got it. And I kid you not, it's in my ear every morning as I power walk from 42nd Street, Grand Central Station in New York City to where my offices are on the west side, all the way down in the 30s. That's how far I have to walk.
Oh, damn.
42nd to the west side in the 30s.
Wow.
So I have that in my ear on repeat, and I'm going. And so, funny story, on Sunday, I had hung out with my girls, and we haven't hung out in a long time. But when we do like hang out as a group, we don't just go to like dinner and stuff like that. That's boring to us. We'll do dinner, but we want to do an excursion. We want to do an experience. And usually it's something like a little off the beaten path.
Right.
So Sunday we went to a sex expo. And so which was very interesting. I blog, but I'm like, I can't use none of it. I can't use none of it. I was looking back on it like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna have to put covers on that. I'm gonna have to bleep that out. I'm gonna have to. I was like, okay, well, it might have to be a members only that I do this, where I'm just like, for my members, here it is, and yeah, that's it. But anyway, we had this experience, and and the first thing out of my girls' mouths when they saw me, they was like, "Oh my God, you lost so much weight." That's a girl's dream, like to hear that people think that you lost weight. I'm like, yes, I grind hard, honey. I grind hard. And so that to me, again, is how he is so like in tune with what I need when I need it, even though we hadn't even talked about it. I'm like, that is motivation for me. That is the beat that gets me to be like, okay, you know what? I don't want to be here. I don't want to get up early in the morning. I don't want to, get on this train. I don't want to be here in this office, but I got to grind hard because I have goals and I have dreams and I have aspirations. And this career is on the path to get me to where I need to be. And
Oh,
so, again,
wow.
thank you, Guided Lion, because
You're
that
welcome.
inspo for getting my butt in gear and walking to my office not every morning, three nights a week, because we have to go in 3 days a week. So
Oh, well, you're welcome.
Tuesday to Thursday, grind hard. We got it. And then Monday and Friday, we still grinding hard, but we do it from the house. So that is number 4. And then number 5. Number 5 also means a lot to me. It's a new one. And it's You've Been Bellafied.
Oh, that one has a cool story.
Brown Girl Bella. Go ahead. Tell us the inspo behind that beat.
Okay. So this I owed you a long time ago. This was now I lurk in streams. You don't know I'm there. I'm always in the shadows, but I watch. And she goes, at the end, you've been bellafied. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get you. We're gonna make a beat and you're gonna like it. And I that's my mindset. Like my thought is like, wait till I get all this stuff together. When I got time to get the beat together, I was like, well, I know Bella likes all types of music, but I want to make something that's a little bit more, concrete, but sensual, sexy, but has a little bit of a kick to it. And that's when You've Been Bellafied. And as far as when it goes, You've Been Bellafied, that voice is digitally made by me. It's not my voice, but I had to digitally code in You've Been Bellafied into the beat. Because,
oh my gosh.
yeah, so it's a lot of work behind the productions. Like, what you don't see is there's so much work, and I got to listen to this beat. I got to listen to this, or I got to compose a beat, and I have to listen to it. And if it doesn't sound right, then I have to delete it and start again. And that could take an hour, or it could take hours or days. So it's like steps. Like they say, there's levels to everything. There's levels to making these beats. There's a lot of levels.
Yes.
So I have to do from level
Lesson
1.
Boss Life, welcome in. I didn't get to say hello to you, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, making money in 2020. Thank you. Oh, please. Oh my goodness. 15 babes in the building. Welcome. Hey, Dylan. Welcome in. Welcome in. Am I single? No, I'm not single. Hush, guys. Oh, Bella, what's my rising sign? I don't know my rising sign. I have to look and see. I don't remember. My mother did a chart for me, oddly enough, when I was born, and she had like all of this stuff done because she used to dabble in astrology a lot and took classes for it. And so she had made up this whole sign with like, my name in the middle and then like my birth sign, my moon sign. I only remember the moon sign and really my sign because of Beyonce, to be honest with you. If you had asked me that, if I didn't remember and read that Beyonce's moon sign was Scorpio and my moon sign is Scorpio. So I was like, oh, okay. Now I remember what that is. But the other stuff, I don't remember. I don't remember. And I don't
I
follow.
don't know. I don't know nothing. All I know is I'm a Leo, and that's
Yeah.
it. I know nothing else. Don't pay attention to that.
Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Grind hard. Grind hard. Hey, Keisha. What's up, girl? What's up? Hello, everyone. Indeed. Tata, welcome in. Tata's in the house. Welcome. You share to your community tab. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm busy, busy, busy. Yes, I've now been bellified. Awesome. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome in, everybody. Okay, okay. So I did see that Angelina had a question with the lipstick emoji, and her question was, why don't you go live anymore? I know the answer to this, but you want to share?
Of course, I could share it. I don't go. Well, I'm on another platform, so and I'm monetized on another platform, so I stick to one thing. But I don't go live anymore because there's been a lot of things that have happened on this whole YouTube thing. Now, if we can make a long story short, this is not my first rodeo. I had a channel before this, and the channel that I had before, I had, whew, I think it was 45,742 subscribers, and I had 2,500 each night. And that was I did that 4 nights a week. It got tiring after a while because I had other stuff going on. I had the business to run, other things going on, stuff like that. So that stuff took more priority than streaming. Quit that channel, came back, did this channel, did it for a while. I just don't like some of the shaky stuff that happens on this platform,
Mm,
and it's like, no more streaming on this platform. And as much as I would like to do it again, you can
mhm.
always look at all my old stuff on my channel. But as far as me putting up anything new, that's never gonna happen. So no, there's just too much stuff going on in this channel,
Oh,
and
Dylan.
then the things that have changed on YouTube, it's like, come on, like it's just ridiculous. So but and plus I like it on the other platform too. So
Yeah, yeah. And I think for what you do, those other platforms kind of fit
mm-hmm,
your style and what you want to do.
mm-hmm,
And you have more control over it.
I do
Probably make
pretty
a
much
lot more money than you do on YouTube.
about the same.
Yeah. Sharon said, you are the true guidedlion, 100%.
I'm just a guy that knows things and a guy that just wants to make people happy. Truth, nah. I'm just a guy that does things, and if everybody's happy with what I do, then that's fine.
Sunshine Peoples. Wow. Hello, sis.
Wow.
Welcome in.
Hmm.
Hello, been here for 5 minutes. Oh, welcome in, sis. I didn't see you.
I haven't seen that name in a long time.
I know. Wow. Welcome in.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Thanks for coming.
That's an OG.
Yes. Yes. Welcome. Welcome. Leo gang. Angela. Oh, Keisha said her twins and her granddaughter
Nice.
are Leos. Okay.
Nice.
Yes. Yes. Oh, that's nice. Come in, say hello. Don't
Mm-hmm.
forget, guys. If you can give us a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you have the ability, share us out. Share us out. We are
Mm-hmm.
here talking with the one and only Guided Lion. Oh my goodness. Okay, so last question that I have. I always got to bring it back to beauty in some form
Mm-hmm.
of fashion.
Okay.
So, if you can, sir,
Yes.
how do you keep your face looking so wonderful? Now, you ain't gonna show your face, but I know you keep it all right. So, if you wouldn't mind, what are
Mm-hmm.
your favorite go-to products?
Water. Strictly water.
Water.
Drink water all the time. Face be
Yes.
clear. I don't put chemicals on my face because one, my face is sensitive, so I don't do that.
Okay.
Number two, dudes, keep your beard lined up all the time. Keep your
Yes.
hairline lined up. Make sure
Yes.
your beard is clean because you know something real quick. We do get our beard carries more germs than you think. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to be careful about, cleaning yourself. Don't leave like corn in your pirate. No, what you do, quiet, fella.
Where's my bed?
Don't leave corn in your pirate, and don't like forget about washing your beard. You're gonna shave it, and wash your face. But make sure you take care of your beard. That's the most important thing. Chemical stuff, I don't put it on my skin. I just drink strictly water and eat right. That's it.
Okay. Speaking of eating right, Ray of Sunshine wants to know, do you cook?
Yep, I do cook. I used to work in a restaurant way back when I was 19.
Mm-hmm.
I had a prep chef license, and but I can cook whatever you think of. I can cook. So if it's chicken cordon bleu, if it's shrimp scampi, if it's fettuccine alfredo, stuff like that, anything that you think of, lobster or lobster bisque, I can cook it.
Mm. My favorite. I love a good lobster bisque.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Venus November, welcome in, sis. Thank you so much for coming.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I think Angelina has another question. I see a lipstick emoji.
Nice to meet you, Clifford.
Nice to meet you. How does Guidedlion cook? So I guess.
Oh, that means no. She means how do I look? How
Oh,
does
how does Guidedlion look? Oh,
okay?
I'll let you
Um,
say.
I got a mane, I got fangs, and a snout. That's how I look. I mean, what you want me to say? I look like a lion. I mean, play it simple. That is something that I know a lot of people want to know, but there's
Mhm.
lore. There's lore behind the guided lion stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
hmm will I ever show my face? No. If you didn't catch it on the first channel, too late. Because I showed it on the first channel, and I was like, never doing that again. And nope, you will never see how I look again. Mm-mm. Yeah, then that'll be a negative.
Corn in your pie. They're still on the corn in your pie.
I mean, it is what it is.
Listen
Don't
to the
put don't.
man. I'm drinking my high quality H2O, honey.
I mean, don't put no corn in your pirate. Like, don't go to sleep with that corn right there. I mean, take it out your bed.
Yes, yes. Yes, please. Thank you everyone for being here. 14 babes in the building. Michelle is still in here working and listening. Thank you, sissy. Thank you, Sor. I love that fan. Thank you. Thank you, sis. Yeah, he is a Lion King. Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Uh,
lions are handsome. Some I've seen some Western lions. Hush. Hush. Kind of
I ain't saying nothing. No comment.
Listen, listen.
No comment.
I know.
No comment.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Michelle wants to know, do you have locks?
Nope. My hair is low to the ground.
Low to the ground.
Meaning that I have a dark Caesar. I've always wore one. I used to have long hair when I was
Mm-hmm.
like 22. I had long
Mm-hmm.
hair, came past my shoulders down to my back. And ever since then, when girls were like, "Can I play in your hair?" and one person played in my hair, I cut the whole thing off. I was like, "Never again. Mm-mm. I
Mm,
won't grow my hair again. Nope." So no, I don't wear locks. I like to keep my hair lined up though. So
nice, nice. Sharon says face reveals are a huge
huge
deal.
deal.
I understand. Yeah. I have to do it because, I'm in beauty. So you have to see my face to see me put on and apply makeup and skincare. But
Mm-hmm.
if I was just doing, like, say, a Bella After Dark or whatever, I'd probably keep my avatar on because I like to interact with people, but I kind of like having a little bit uh, nudity. Like, keep a little bit to myself, and because it's a lot when you put your
Mm-hmm.
self on camera.
Yeah. You got to be
People,
cautious about that too.
yeah, people want a lot from you.
Mm-hmm.
I
You got to
get
be
it.
very cautious. You got to be very cautious when you put your face out there. And not saying people shouldn't do it, but just know that there are, you know, precautions to doing so,
Mhm.
and just know that, once you put your face out there, it's like telling so much about yourself. Don't do that on this platform. Don't do it on any streaming platform because you don't.
Sunshine. She's like, I know how you look. I know that voice.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. See, here's the funny thing. For those of y'all don't know, Sunshine Peoples is the OG in this YouTube street. She's an OG. Trust me.
Hmm.
Trust me. So take her for her word on that. Take her for her word.
Hmm. It's November's laughing. Keisha just joined your family, got a lion.
I mean, you joined a dead channel. I mean, it is what it is. You joined the dead channel. I
Underneath
was,
the darkness, welcome in. Good evening to you. Thank you so much for
good
coming.
evening. Good
17
evening.
babes in the building. Thank you so much. Ray Sunshine saying hi to Michelle. Okay, so you
Mm-hmm.
had mentioned having a previous channel. I just want to touch on that for
Mm-hmm.
1 second
Sure.
because for those of us who are content creators and have been content creators
Right.
for a while now,
Mm-hmm.
what are some of the things that you would give as advice to those who are
Mm-hmm.
content creators here on this platform?
Okay. Um, I just go through a little bit of a routine. For one, keep your content fresh. All
Mm-hmm.
right. People are more drawn to the different content that you put out there and be consistent. And the
Mm-hmm.
second thing is if you're gonna do like a let's say like you're gonna do makeup or you're gonna do something, don't do what everybody else is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Be original. That's what's gonna attract people to your channel.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you do what everybody else is doing, yeah, I've seen that before. Like
Right.
I'm that type of person. Like if I seen someone else do it, oh that's cool, and then I see you do it, and I'm like, oh boy, I'm leaving. That's gonna make me leave your channel.
Mm-hmm.
Switch it up, change it up, do something different. Like have different categories. Don't talk about the same thing all the time.
Right.
Um, make sure that if anybody does gaming or anybody does just chatting or anybody does cooking and stuff, make sure you do something different every time, every night. Because every
Absolutely.
time that you stream, I want to be glued into knowing what you're doing next because I can't wait for the next live stream. If you're doing the same thing you did last live stream, I'm not coming back. So you want to grasp your audience. So my advice to everybody is just be yourself. Be
Mm-hmm.
yourself. If you're gonna do streaming, if you want to do overlays and all that stuff, that's fine and everything. But sometimes it's just you that impacts everybody to come in.
Mm-hmm.
So just be you. That's it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Good advice. Clifford says, be real careful. Face out there. It's very dangerous. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Absolutely.
It is.
He should say, it's not dead. I can watch older content, sir.
Well, if you like old school games and me chatting about nothing and music, then go right on ahead.
Exactly, original. I'm always myself. Absolutely, sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Great advice. Got it, Lion. All right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Any last parting words before I let you go, sir?
Oh, yeah. When you're looking real quick, just to
Yes.
touch on that. When you're looking at my live and
Mm-hmm.
you see a couple of ones that kind of made me pissed off, and they got like 130 some views. That was geared to other people. Just saying. And that was a time where I just wasn't taking no ish. I had to borrow that. I
Still
didn't take
don't
no ish.
you still don't take ish, sir.
I don't. I'm no nonsense. I'm zero
Very no
tolerance. You get one shot with me and that's it. But it was just I had to handle some stuff like that. So it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want anybody to come back and say, "Hey, guided line, you." No, I already said it. It's out there. Go ahead and look at it. I don't care. It's got 151 views, 131. Who cares about the numbers? I don't care. But there's a lot of content on there you guys can look at. Now, as far as my last parting words,
Yes.
um, 4. I'm hungry. I'm going to make a beat. You all have a great night, and be safe out there.
Oh, thank you so much for word of the community is ish. You're right, Angelina. You know. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Tay Wizzy, welcome in. The champ is here. Shalom, my queen Bella. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. For those who celebrate Yom Kippur,
Mm-hmm.
happy, I guess, New Year, is it?
Yeah,
For those in
yeah.
the
It's the
space.
Jewish New Year. Yes.
Mhm. And for those who watch Brown Girl Bella, know that tomorrow's Thursday, so it's Bella After Dark time.
Uh-huh.
So the yes, honey, Bella After Dark. So we will be doing that tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. You don't want to miss it because it's a pretty interesting topic. We talked about narcissistic behavior. We talked about being selfish. Now we're going to talk about love, and we're going to talk about how to know and recognize when you have someone who truly loves you. So you don't want to miss that.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be very enlightening and very interesting. And hopefully, those of you who come in would want to come and sound off as well, because I'll be dropping the ladder and let you climb up and tell your opinion about the subject of amour, love. So don't miss that. And let's see what else y'all talking about in here. Cool interview. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sis. Enjoyed the interview from your favorite couple combo. Nice to meet you, Got It Lion.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thank you, your favorite couple. Ray of Sunshine says, Got It Lion has a young voice, but seen by experience over 40. I had to step away. Did he mention the age group that he's in?
Uh,
He said he was born in the 80s. So do the
you know,
calculation.
you know what? I'm not like that. I'm 41, so yeah. I'm 40. I just turned 41 this year, so I
There
sound
you
young,
go.
but no, I'm 41.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, bye, Bella. Y'all have a great night. Thank you. You too.
You
You
too.
too. She whipped her hair back and forth. You know, for those of you who don't remember, I used to do the Bella flip
Uh-huh.
my hair. So,
And
Bella flip
and
is back.
poor Moses, he got mesmerized. Poor man.
Honey, that's how you want to know how I got monetized. That's how I got
That's how she
monetized.
got monetized. She flipped her
Flip that
hair
hair
like
back and
a
forth,
hundred
honey.
times.
And
She
I
flipped her
get
hair
them
a
so
hundred
pretty.
times, and she was on like 19 monitors. Man, I never forget that live.
Listen.
Get it in how you
Sometimes you
get
got
it.
to use what you got to get what you want. I need that hair flip and I needed that monetization, honey. Musisi
And,
was like, yes, flip that hair. I'm going to put you on 19 screens. I was like, yes, let's flip some hair.
and then bam, within like a couple of weeks, she was monetized. And then everybody else was trying to get monetized, tried to do the same thing, and that didn't work.
That ain't work. Oh my God, remember? Oh my God, who was it that was like, because I had, what did I have? I think I had a blonde hair or something on, and I was whipping it. He was like, "Oh yeah, I like that blonde hair." And somebody had put their blonde wig on, and she was like, "You like this, Pussy? You like blonde hair like this?"
Oh my gosh,
No.
I remember. And then the funny thing about it is that you had it in, I think it was braids or twists, and he
Yes.
was just flinging it and all that stuff, and Muzizi's eyes got all big and stuff, and then next thing you know, the other person tried to do it, and he was like, yeah, you get on one monitor. Bella going on 19 monitors.
Wait. No, she snatched her wig off on
I remember.
air.
I remember.
And was like, what about this wig?
And then kept turning different ones on. I'm like, if he said no, I'm saying in my head, if he said no, it's no. But Bella, he's over there mesmerized, and she's on 19 monitors, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, this brother crazy.
Listen, that was hilarious.
Oh Lord.
Hilarious. That was one of the funniest things on YouTube I have ever seen in my life. And he was like, no. Poor baby. Oh my gosh.
Poor
That was
girl.
funny.
Yeah, it was
That
funny,
was funny.
but
But we love Musisi.
yeah,
Guys,
he's cool.
if you ever have a chance to see Musisi Kisu, go to his channel. He is fantastic. The Honorable Angelina Nordstrom, excuse me, doll. The Honorable Angelina
I
Nordstrom
am
says,
41.
41. You sound every bit of 27, guided line. Are you sure you
Here,
Is
here,
it really
here's a tidbit. I was born August 1st, 1981. There you go. So I'm
There you
41
go.
years old. I'm
There
41.
you go. Thumbs
August 1st.
up. And Tay Weezy is laughing. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny.
She had
I
a
don't know.
twisted wig too. I mean, like her wig was like doing a gangster lean or something. Like her hair, the wig hairs were split and everything. It was just ridiculous. Like she didn't even brush it. She just put it on, and I was like, "Wow, you look like a mixture between Big Bird and some other monster that I don't even know about." And it was just crazy. It was crazy because I was just watching it live, and I was like, and I'm tapping my brother. I said, "Do you see this? Do you see this?" And he's like, "Yeah, she kind of looked like Foghorn Leghorn." I was like, "Nah, man, don't do that's disrespect to that damn character." So it is what it
Oh
is.
my goodness. Thank you, Angelina. But that was funny. That was really, really funny. Oh, Michelle Guided Lion is so sincere. Thank you for supporting my sister. Y'all, that
Oh,
is
you're
my
welcome.
support. Huh?
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, Bella's the homie, you know. So gotta make sure we help each other out. That's the whole goal.
Absolutely. It's nice to have genuine people that you meet on YouTube that you are comfortable with and feel like you can have a
I
good
agree.
rapport. Like we can sit and yak it up on the phone and here on YouTube and just have a good time.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
It's nice. It's comforting. You don't get that with a lot of people, but when you do have it, and I pride myself on trying to make good, real, and sincere connections here
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube. And Guided Lion is definitely one of those that I'm like, I'm really lucky and honored that we have the kind of friendship that we have.
I
That black
appreciate
don't
that.
crack, honey. Yes. Tell
I
us.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. Likewise.
Absolutely. So Angelina says August 1st, your birthday is a day before mine. Aw.
Yep, that's right.
Aw, check your IG, Bella 3000. All right, I'm gonna check it, boo. I'm gonna check it. Point Blank Travel said Brown Girl Bella, Guiding Line, great interview. I've been in and out, but this was great. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Sharon is laughing. Facts. Fog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to see it to
You
believe
had to
it.
be there to see it. You really did.
And
It
and
was a
she
whole
was a good
production.
sport about it.
Yeah, but it was a whole production though.
Yes, it was.
It was.
It was a
Mm,
production, but funny
mm.
and all in good fun. All in good fun.
All in good fun though.
And
No
she got monetized though. She did
she
get
did
monetized.
though. She did get
More of the
monetized.
story is she did get monetized. Uh, Sharon said, "I'm 39." Angelina said the same to me too. Listen, y'all are funny. And Tay Weezy's in here. All right, guys. I'm gonna let this man go so he can go get some food. I will be back tomorrow night, 9 p.m. with Bella After Dark.
Awesome.
As always, bringing you lips, lashes, and luxury. But until then, you have now been Bellafied. Take care, and I'll see you back here soon.
Later.
Bye.